Hi guys, it's AJ and welcome back to a brand new tutorial. So as of making this video, the order bot is just about to be debuted to the server. So I figured I'd make this little video to teach you guys how it works and how to use it because there's definitely a lot to it. And I feel like especially with the previous things like the treasure islands and dodo codes and dropping items and all that stuff, the videos did help a lot. So I was like, why not make one for the order bot too? So yeah, the order bot basically compared to a treasure island is where you can, if you know what you want to get and you don't feel like having to look around in all kinds of treasure islands, you can simply just order it with a command. And it makes it so much easier. It saves you a lot of time if you know what you're looking for. This does not eliminate treasure islands, I feel, for a lot of people, because a lot of people might not know what they're looking for, which is how I designed my treasure islands with that in the intention. So if you are trying to decorate an island but you don't know what to get, these treasure islands are going to be far more helpful than an order bot, because for an order bot you need to know the names, you need to know the customizations you like, and all that kind of stuff. But there's a bunch of tools that make it super easy to go through this process. But yeah, as of currently of making this video, the order bot will only be available to our premium besties, which is our higher tier subscription, which helps keep these treasure islands and order bot running. And yeah, it simplifies our previous premium bestie only feature, which was weekly deliveries. This basically automates it so you can get it instantly. So yeah, if you are interested in becoming a premium bestie, you're going to want to go over to the server shop right here, and you're going to scroll down here. You're going to click this subscribe button. You're going to want to do it on computer or on a browser, so you do not have to worry about any of the Apple or mobile fees in general, because they really increase the sub price, y'all. Like, I think it makes this one like almost like $8, and I'm like, I don't want y'all having to pay those mobile fees. But anyway, let's go on back and start explaining how you're going to want to go about starting with the order bot. So first of all, you're going to want to decide what you want. So there's kind of a couple different scenarios. There can be, if you want just all of one item, so the bot can drop up to 40 items. So say you want 40 Nook Bounce tickets. You can just literally you go on over to the order bot. It's going to be right at the bottom here. You're not going to be able to see this. You are going to want to go ahead and type $order Nook Miles tickets. You're going to want to make sure that is singular and not plural, because if it's plural, the bot will not register it. So yeah, that's how you would do that specifically. Or if you wanted a wheat field or a bunch of wheat fields, you can do that. Note that that would not give you the customizations you would like. So do note that. That is something you would need to keep in mind. But if you, however, would like a bunch of different items, that's likely what a lot of you guys would be in, situation you guys would be in, you are probably going to want to use a special software called ACNH Mobile Spawner. It is a lovely, lovely software made by the same person who made the Dodo bot that we all use, Barry Chan. I'll link their info in the description as well if you want to go check them out. And yeah, basically it just makes making your order command a lot easier. So I'll link that in the description. I'm not going to be teaching you guys how to download it today, because it's a whole nother thing, but I'm going to link a description down for it, because I'll put this on the screen as well. It's going to be available on iPhone, Android, Mac, and PC. For Mac and PC, it's going to be your typical download process. You're just going to download it and you'll open up the DMG or package or your .exe file for Windows, and it'll just work like that. It's a very simple process for that. I'll link one in the description for Android and iPhone, because that is a bit different. It's going to take a bit more time, and download your own risk, because it's technically not from the App Store, but I trust Barry Chan 1000%, so it's completely safe. So don't even worry, but just note that it is not from the App Store. Anyway, once you have it downloaded, it's going to be the same process regardless if you are on any of those platforms I just mentioned. It's going to end up looking like this. So what you're going to want to do is first, it's going to look like this. And this is not the interface that we want to see. It'll basically look like this when we're done, but we just want it to be slightly different. So we're going to go down here. We got to switch this to catalog mode. So we're going to check off catalog mode. And then now it'll look a bit different. You see now, rather than having like the IP address and all that crazy stuff, it simply just says copy order command or copy drop command. So yeah, that's gonna make it a lot easier. And the important thing about that is the fact that if you were not be able to do that, you would not be able to order the 40 items you need, and the copy order command button would not pop up. So anyway, let's just make a hypothetical situation. Let's say we want 10 castle walls. Let's say we want, here's the castle walls, and let's say we want it in a specific customization. We're going to go ahead and go on over to a body right here. Make sure you have selected this first. You're going to go to the body. It's a bit tiny, so you might have to look a bit closely. But let's say we want the light brown one, which is a beige. That is the one we want. So we can click fill current to fill in just one of these 40 spots that we have available. But say you want more than that. Say you want it to fill the whole row, so all 10. You can just go ahead and click fill row, which is, will fill that. And then if you would want it to fill all of your spots, you can just click fill all. I'm not going to do that because I want a couple other items. So yeah, you would click fill all. So that's how that would work. So next, if you would like Nook Miles tickets, sometimes this will happen when you're typing things in because it will auto respond. So just note, if that happens, just press OK. You don't want to be putting internal items. So just click OK and just keep typing. So say you want a Nook Miles ticket. You're going to want to make sure that, or any type of, this is going to kind of go for any type of material. You're going to want to make sure you know what the max amount of that item is per stack, because pretty much all the materials in this game are stackable. So I'd recommend Googling it. A lot of them are either going to be 10, 30, or 50. So yeah, Nook Mile tickets is 10. So since 0 counts as 1, you're going to want to set it to 9. And then we'll set current. And then we can do, let's fill an entire row with that. And then let's go ahead and choose golden nuggets next. Gold nuggets. So this is going to be an example where it can fill up to 30. Fill up to 30 of your spots. So we're going to want to go ahead and type 29 because that 0 counts. So yeah, and we're going to want that to fill an entire row as well. And then finally, let's go ahead and choose some customization kits. Ignore this. Custom. Okay, I just noticed this. Let's just click OK and never show again. Customization kit. If I can spell. There we go. And we want this to be 49 because we want it to have all 50 of them we want. So let's say we want this to fill the row as well. And then we have all 40 of our items. So now that we have done that, we're going to want to go over here to the copy order command. So once we copy that, it's automatically going to have the right prefix, which is the $sign. That is exactly what we want. And then we can just simply go back into the order bot menu and just paste that message it gave us. So it makes it so much easier than having to do all of the other steps that we had doing it manually, like sometimes you might have to do for a treasure island. It does it all for you. It literally makes it, this thing is literally a lifesaver. It definitely I've never tried it for mobile personally. I know it might take a few steps to set up for mobile, but trust, it'll make your life so much easier. So I highly recommend you download ACNH Mobile Spawner. So yeah. All right, so I pulled up my Animal Crossing and I have actually already brought it to the airport, which is what I recommend before you even submit your order to the order bot. I recommend you be at the airport and ready to fly in, because you only are going to have 1 to 2 minutes. It's currently set to 1 minute on the bot, but I am going to be changing that to 2 minutes for you to fly into the island after the bot has DM'd you the dodo code. So I recommend just being ready, being on top of things, because yeah, the sooner you get your items, and then yeah, it makes it a lot easier, especially if there's ever like a queue and there's a couple people in line. So yeah, we can go ahead now and click submit. We can enter it. And if you look at that, have added you to the order queue. Your position is 1. Your order will start after the current order is complete. There's currently, since we are in position 1, that means there's nobody ahead of us. And looks like we got some DMs from the turtle bot as well. So yeah, your order is starting. Please ensure that your inventory is empty. Then go talk to Orville and stay on the dodo entry screen. I will send you the dodo code shortly. So yeah, we can just go open that. And yeah, as I am speaking, the bot is actually getting a dodo code, and our items are already on the island and ready. So we just have to wait for the dodo code to arrive. Okie doke. So we have received our dodo code from Turtlebot, as you can see right here. So I typed it into my Animal Crossing game, and we are flying to the island of Curbside. So yeah, you're just going to want to fly in, and then once we're in, I'll show you guys where the items are and everything. Okay, so we are on the island, and as you can see, as soon as we exit the airport, all of those items that we had ordered are right here and waiting for us. We got our castle walls, we got our Nook Mount tickets, we got our golden nuggets, and we have our customization kits. So now you can just go grab your items and leave. But say there's some items that you ordered that you just don't want anymore. So for example, I don't want the golden nuggets anymore. So I can just go ahead and grab the items I do want, which is the customization kits and the castle walls. And yeah, and maybe some of the Nook Mile tickets. But it is no big deal if you leave island items behind, because they'll be just completely erased. You can just grab what you want and you can just leave. So yeah. All right, that's pretty much everything that is involved with using the order bot. Once you leave the island through the airport, you're gonna get a message from the dodo bot saying, your order is complete. Thanks for your order and have a nice day. So it'll just let you know you're all good to go. You're all done. So yeah, here's some tips in general. Some of these I mentioned earlier, but just want to put them all in one little spot in the video. Make sure you are ready at the airport once you've submitted your order request. Just so once the bot will send you the dodo code, which usually only takes like a minute or so, you can fly in super quickly and get your items quickly, because you will only have a minute once the bot has sent you the dodo code. 1 to 2 minutes once the bot has sent you the dodo code for you to go to fly in and grab your go to fly in. And then you'll have 2 to 3 minutes to grab your items once you are in the island. So it's really a kind of a quick process. So that is why it's super important to kind of be on top of things and not be AFK. Because if you run out of time, then you will have to restart the whole process and reorder your items. Make sure you come with an empty inventory, because once you leave the island, all of those items that you had left behind will disappear, and you would have to reorder the items in order to get them again. So yeah, just recommend coming with an empty inventory so you can grab all the things that you wanted. Make sure you're following all of the island rules that are listed here. They all apply to the order bot. And yeah, just be patient and kind. And please just, especially if there's multiple people in the queue, just be kind and don't rush anybody. We're all just trying to get our items here. So yeah, and if you ever have any questions, feel free to ask in TI Help. This channel very much. We have our mods in here all of the time and are able to help you out with whatever you need. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope this helps. Bye-bye.